Thank you for joining us today for Mastering Video Marketing in Real Estate. We're excited that you're here. Grab a pen and notepad, and we are going to be covering some amazing information today to help you with your real estate business. Now, as we get started here today, my name is Randy Cochran. I am the Director of National Growth and Development for Equity Real Estate. Equity Real Estate is currently in 28 states, growing into all 50. And we have some exciting growth happening in our company. And I'll make sure that we get you all my contact information at the end of the webinar today so that we can continue to help you with your business as you grow. Now, as we get started here today, video is no longer an option in real estate marketing. It has become one of the most effective tools for reaching buyers and sellers and building trust and making your listing stand out. Now, because video has become a staple in real estate, and give me just 1 second here. For some reason, my slide's not advancing. There we go. There we go. Love technology, right? So why video marketing matters? Well, first of all, video builds trust. And because it builds trust, it also shows your personality and helps your listing stand out. In fact, according to the National Association of Realtors, 73% of homeowners prefer agents that use video. And because of that, it is your personality. What you're trying to do is really create that emotional connection between you and your potential clients. Also, video marketing is great for both buyers and for sellers, and you never know when you're going to grip somebody's attention. It's really interesting now that there's a statistic out that a person only has about a 6 to 8 second attention span. So we have to grip them really quickly, and by grabbing them and capturing their attention, it's going to help you and your business. Now, there are core video types to use in your business, and these are really easy to start with, and it helps you cover your brand, your listings, and your expertise. Now, for some of us, we might not be very comfortable on video, and we might not really, and it's just not being comfortable as ourselves and our personality. I remember the first time I ever heard a replay of my voice on a microphone. I'm like, oh my gosh, is that what I sound like? And that's okay, but it's just not us personally. Also, it's really us feeling uncomfortable, meaning what should I do? What should I say? How should the background look? And really the most important thing with you and helping you build your brand is just to be authentic. That's what people want. They want the real you. Now, the core video types are listing walkthroughs. It can also be neighborhood tours. It can be agent introductions. It can be a market update. It can be buyer and seller tips, and it can also be client testimonials. And it's a really good idea, especially when you're doing a video, to make sure that you're prepared for content and information, especially with those market updates. Go into your MLS, pull your data, look at your community websites. A really good website to go to is called bestplaces.net. All you have to do is simply put in your market area zip code, and it's going to give you housing stats, school stats, crime stats, really everything that you need to provide a market update for your video. Now, as you are building content for your video, you need to plan before you film, and you don't need fancy gear, especially now with today's smartphones and technology, but you do need a plan, and you need to know your goal for your video and what you're planning on doing, what the end looks like. So think about how many views you want to try and get, how many leads that you want to try and capture, and really what you want to do with your branding. And then also knowing your audience is important, especially if you're looking to attract first-time home buyers or maybe more luxury clients. And of course, you can definitely go back and forth between different markets and different market segments, but you want to just simply be prepared. And you want to use a monthly content calendar. Your goal is to go live on video at least 4 times per month. So week one should be about a listing, and it doesn't even have to be your listing. If you don't have a listing, pick out a property that you would like to attract buyers to, schedule an appointment, go out to the property, get permission from the listing agent and the seller to do a walkthrough and film and highlight that listing. Week number two should be a market update and what's happening in your marketplace, what's happening with interest rates. Also, if there's any type of home buyer programs or grant programs available, you want to highlight those as well. And then week three should be your neighborhood and highlight in communities. And especially if you're volunteering or doing something in your community, that's fun to film as well. Or if you're doing a client event. And then week four is going to be tips and home buying tips, home selling tips, tips on how to maybe negotiate new construction, for example, with a home builder. There's a lot of home builders out there right now with inventory that are motivated, that want to get those sold. That could also be a great place to go film as well and highlight. So planning before you film is important. The nice part about filming is your filming creates some longevity to your marketing and advertising, because if you go live, you film, and it's recorded, one of the things that you can always do is post it on your social media. And if you're not getting likes, you're not getting comments, think about your video or your film as a commercial. Like, if you watch television, you see the same commercials over and over and over during the same film or the same show or event. You can do that the same thing with your film and your video, and that's go into your social media, respond to everybody that liked and commented, and then take that down and repost it and get a new set of eyeballs on your marketing. Now, for filming basics, all you really need to use is a tripod or a gimbal. And sometimes just turning on your phone and holding it out and being that authentic is what people are looking for. Also record with natural light and use an external microphone if at all possible. There's some great, very inexpensive Bluetooth microphones you can get online, and that's going to definitely make your audio better. Also, be conscious of where you're at. Loud noises, wind, those things can also affect your audio. And then also keep the background clean and have fun. That's the most important thing, is having fun with filming is what's going to attract people. I'll never forget, I was with one of our brokers. We were in St. Louis, Missouri. He had just bought a property at an auction and received the certificate of sale. And we went to the property and it was locked up and secure. And we brought an investor key with us, which is also known as a crowbar. And we pried open the door. And when we were prying open the door, we were filming the whole thing. And of course, we didn't know what we were going to see on the inside. But when he pried the door open, the door actually kind of slammed shut, and he's got his arm stuck in the door, and I was filming him, and it was probably the funniest and funnest video that we've ever done, and had the most comments and likes because it was authentic and it was real, and he was stuck in the door. So those are the things that make things fun. Now, there are easy editing tools for your videos. And shoot your video, you can go into CapCut and easily edit your reels and your shorts. There's another tool called InShot, and that's fantastic for mobile editing on the fly and on your phone or your tablet. There's a tool called Premiere Rush. Premiere Rush has pro features and it's simplified. And then there's a few extra tips: is add branding, add text, add contact info. But most of all, keep your videos, unless it is an open house virtual tour, keep your videos under 90 seconds long. Remember, we're only going to really grip people for 6 to 8 seconds unless you have something that's going to continue to get them to watch the video. Now, here's where you're going to post your videos. You want to match your content to the platform, and don't post the same thing the same way everywhere. Also, when you're filming, you want to keep your camera upright and not vertical, or keep it vertical, not to the side. And Instagram and TikTok have short form, they're casual, and they're behind the scenes. And there's a lot of viewers there. Also, YouTube. YouTube is awesome for full tours and educational content like we're doing today. And also Facebook. Facebook is community focused, and you can do some posting there. There's also a platform called nextdoor.com. It looks and feels like Facebook, but it's for your local community. That's a great place to post your content as well. And then LinkedIn, you can do your market updates, professional content. Again, a whole nother different type of audience. And then you can also post on Google Business or your website. And with that, you can boost that with SEO. That's search engine optimization. And then you can also personalize your email newsletters and include video there. There's some great video features that you can use, like BombBomb. You can also use Cloud HQ in Gmail. That's free for your video email messages. And so there is so much power in sending just a quick video message to our clients versus even just a voicemail. So let's talk about your hooks and captions and your CTAs. And CTAs stand for call to action. Your message matters in the text just as much as the video, because what it's going to do is it's going to drive engagement. And you can use AI to help you with your hooks and captions. We're going to give you some AI tools here in just a moment that's going to help you with your video. But when you're using especially short video, 30, 60, 90 seconds, you need to have those value-driven captions to hook those people. But then you also need to include that call to action. So you can always tag someone maybe that's looking to buy a home or looking to sell a home when you have those home seller tips up. Also, you can use your QR codes, and also make sure that you have a link in the bio that somebody can click on to take them to your to all of your websites. The program that we highly recommend, because again we're frugal and it's free, is Linktree. It's linktr.ee. You can go to linktree.com. Also, one of the things that you should also do is buy your name as a domain name and point that to wherever your digital business card is or your link tree. So for example, if you go to www.randycochran.com, that is my name and my domain name, it will take you to my link tree, and you can see all of the services that we offer. And we're driving our clients there, because once they get there, they may be interested in buying, they may be interested in selling, they may be interested in getting pre-qualified for their mortgage loan. You can definitely put your preferred service providers on that link tree as well. But those call to actions are just so important. And then how can AI actually help you with your business? So AI tools save you time, they reduce effort, and help you create more content faster. And that includes your scripts and your dialogues. If you're doing video on your phone, there are some great teleprompter apps that you can download on your phone. You can simply upload your script or what you're going to be providing in terms of content and value, and you can just read it right off your phone. That way it doesn't actually look like you're reading, it's just right in front of you. And Chat GPT can help you with your MLS remarks, your captions, and your scripts. There's also a couple campaign and post writing AI programs. One's called Jasper and the other one's called Claude. Those work great as well. And then there's research tools and fair housing information at perplexity.ai. And then you can use Opus Clip and captions.ai for auto edit short form video as well. And those are awesome tools. You also have Fathom.ai and Read.ai. Those are for meeting summaries and notes, because maybe you're at an event or in a meeting or in a webinar, and it's really great if those are taking notes for you. That way you don't miss anything and you have valuable content for your videos. There's also an AI program called Mini Chat, and that gives you an auto reply and lead nurturing for contact. And then you have predictive analytics, and those spot high intent buyers and sellers. And all these programs kind of combined together make you super, super powerful in your business. Now, one of the most important things once you're putting out your video, you have your content and you are tracking and improving. And that's the big thing is when you start posting video, you start posting content, you start providing valuable content information, the more that you do it, the better that you're going to get. And one of the things that you should always do is do a practice or a role play before you actually film. In fact, you might want to film, watch it back before you post it. And then if it's good, post it. If it's not, re-record it, especially if it's only 30, 60, or 90 seconds. You're not spending a lot of time doing this. It's maybe going to take you 5 to 15 or 20 minutes to plan your content, produce it, and then post it. As you're tracking and improving, pay close attention to your watch time, that your audience is actually looking at the information. Also track your likes, comments, and shares. And when somebody likes, comments, and shares, one of the very best things that you can do is send them a private message with a video that just simply says, hey, thank you for liking my post. Are you interested in selling, or are you interested in buying, or are you just simply supporting my business? And of course, always ask everybody to share, especially if it's valuable content. And when you see all of these content creators that are on social media that are making money, the money's in the reposts and the shares. Also, you're looking at your click-throughs. We call those CTRs. And with your click-throughs, again, if you post something, you're not getting a click-through, go back, change your content caption for your hook or your grip or your grab, change what you said, repost it, and see if you get more click-throughs. And then you just get to continue to adjust based on the best performing content. It was really interesting this past week. One of our brokers went on Facebook, and they had put their signs in their sign frames, and all it simply said, which sign frame looks better, black or white? And the sign was the same. The only difference was the color of the frame, and everybody started commenting on what they liked the best. And it was interesting. I think the last time I looked, there were over 50 comments and a ton of likes just on their sign. And that's incredible brand marketing. But it's not just great brand marketing, it's also engagement. And that's what we're looking for. Now, for those of you that are joining us today, you maybe saw this webinar invitation on social media and don't even know who Equity Real Estate is. And I just want to share with everybody who Equity Real Estate is before we wrap up today. Equity Real Estate's built for agents who want flexibility, support, and growth in their business. As I mentioned, we're in 28 states. We're growing into all 50, which means that we're always looking for professional, hungry, humble, and smart brokers that want to grow with us. And of course, we're always looking for professional agents that want to take their business to the next level. Equity Real Estate has a 100% commission model with low fees so that our agents are keeping more of their compensation, which allows them to invest in more marketing. We also have supportive broker network and mentorship with our company. We're not only have valuable webinars like this and training throughout the week, we also have on-demand training in our Equity Elevate program. We provide our agents with modern tools for marketing, lead generation, and video content. And because of the way that our company is set up and our national growth, we still have that national reach, even though we have a local feel. And part of that's due to our company doing residential, commercial, property management, and relocation in our businesses. And We always try and keep these videos and these web meetings to about 15 to 30 minutes because we know your time's valuable. We always just deliver the meat and potatoes and the content. There's no fluff. But at the end of the day, we want to help you grow your business. Whether you're with equity or not, I want to help you. And if you need help or you have questions on what we've covered today, all you have to do is scan that QR code right there, and you can schedule a 15-minute phone call with me, a 30-minute web meeting, or a 1-hour web meeting, and we will help you. We'll answer your questions. We'll help you grow your business. It doesn't even have to do with marketing and video. It can simply apply to anything else. Now, for those of you that registered today and joined us, you are going to be getting an ebook emailed out to you with some additional content and information in it to help you with marketing for your business. Also, in addition to that, if again you have questions, you need help, you'll be able to click on my calendar link and schedule time with me. And as always, we want to see you be successful in your business. Be safe out there. And again, if you need help, all you have to do is reach out. Everybody be safe, and we'll talk to you or see you soon in our next webinar.